The male red pill ideology is overcorrecting for the feminist misandry ideology. They are opposite sides to the same toxic coin. Hey everyone, in my last video, I said we need women calling out the BS of other women because that's how we improve society, by supporting the good and challenging the bad. And that's what I'm gonna do in this video. Call out some BS I see from women who are not only hurting other women, but also men and society. I would like you to pretend the roles were reversed in the following clips. If the woman was a man, would it be acceptable? Would they be applauded or canceled? And how would the outcome be different?
Get in here! I don't care! Get in here! Ah! Get in here! Get in here! Get in here! Get in here!
Back in Miami, authorities say they found no evidence to Clenny's claim that Ambuseli was the aggressor.
There's no physical evidence that led us to believe that she was actually physically harmed in any way.
No matter what, everyone agrees someone should or could have done something to stop it.
Men are often, unfortunately, unwilling to come forward as victims of domestic violence.
Feral, like fucking feral.
What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of its socket so he could never reproduce again? This is why I don't want kids. Natural selection better take the weirdos out. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old.
Like, a lot of world problems would be solved if men just, like,
cease to exist.
yeah.
Is this acceptable because the perpetrators are women? How is this okay? One of the biggest problems these days is the growing divisiveness infiltrating every single part of our lives. Not just politics, left and right, but also, more worryingly, between men and women. On the male side, today, men view modern women as entitled, privileged, masculine boss bitches, demanding, and delusional. There's even a popular saying stating women want the power of a man, the privilege of a female, and the responsibility of a child. Whether there's any truth to this, it damages the harmony and partnership between men and women. We also have men giving this red pill ideology advice to younger men, projecting a strategy of staying single, devoting to a mission, building value and assets, and that marriage is a terrible deal for men. This manosphere red pill ideology is telling men they don't need a woman to focus and work on themselves. There's no value in a partnership with a woman, and to go after young, less jaded, and more submissive women once they have achieved success and value. And on the female side, we are being bombarded with daily messaging from the news media, feminist groups, corporate ads, and on social media telling us that men oppress women and impede us from succeeding, gaining respect, and rising in our careers. That the pay gap is still systemic throughout society. That women can do everything and anything. That men are not needed and only necessary for sex. And that we should all be boss bitches. Women have been told repeatedly, whatever a man can do, a woman can do better. And some modern women truly believe that and try to outwork and outcompete men in their lives and careers. There is nothing wrong with that per se, but still in a relationship and partnership context, modern women expect men to abide by traditional values while they enjoy the benefits of a progressive lifestyle. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the source of the problem. That men's echo chambers and women's echo chambers have one message in common. That you are better off single because your opposite sex threatens your success. This polarization and division between men and women is only growing because the things we dislike about modern feminism, the victim mentality and blaming men for everything, is now happening in the men's red pill community, also expressing a victim mentality and blaming women for everything. The male red pill ideology is overcorrecting for the feminist misandry ideology. They are opposite sides to the same toxic coin. And on both sides, the farther you go to the extremes, the more resentment is present for the opposite sex. This makes me sad because I truly believe men and women need one another, more than just for sex and to reproduce. Masculinity and femininity are the balances of harmony. To degrade one is to lessen the other. even if the consequence is not first noticed. Unfortunately, very few women and men want to hear this because it doesn't get attention or social value. It's the hate, tears and rants, negativity and fear that gets the likes and engagement. We have an addiction, an obsession with the victim mentality on both sides, women and men. We do this not because we necessarily feel this way, but because it gives us social status. And once we get a taste of the attention, we can't stop. We keep going, pushing it further and further to the extremes. This behavior should not be encouraged. It should be called out for its disingenuous nature, because it's communicating to those watching that all men and women are bad people, when the reality is so much different. Observing our Western society, there are examples of people misbehaving, but most interactions between males and females are normal, respectful, and cooperative. Instead of hating people, let's work together towards doing better. Find common ground on dividing issues. Not attack personal character, but rather the substance of bad arguments and actions. Strive for harmony and peace in our communities, and our communications with each other and the world in general. That is all I want to cover in this one. I will have part 2 of this discussion coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. I have new videos every single week. If you like the work that I do, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm get it out to more people. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.